Good morning, everybody. This is probably take 5 of this video because this one's been hard to make. This has been a hard video to make because I don't exactly know what to say, and I still don't, but I'm going to trust that the Lord will give me the words as I go through this. So today I want to talk to y'all about waiting on the Lord. Waiting on the Lord. I would say it is one of the hardest things to do, and that's because when we wait on the Lord, most of the time, it's not going to be on our timing. It's not going to be when we want it, how we want it. It's going to be when God knows it's best and how God knows it's best. And so this morning, I want to ask y'all, how often, my question for y'all is, how often do we as, humans, do we as Christians in general, like to go off and try to do things faster and how we want them, rather than asking God to help us get this done, but we actually want it done on God's timing and how God wants it. And honestly, I'll be honest with y'all, most of the time we don't want it how God wants it and how God's timing is, but always it's how we need it. And so maybe an example of that would be you're praying for this position at your job. This, it's got like a pay increase, it's a management or something, and you've been praying for it, and then they give that position and you don't get it. But then a couple months later, you get another position, and it turns out, even though the pay is not as good, you're much happier at your job. You feel like you're doing you're being much more productive and things like this. That could be an example of how even when something is not done how we want it, when we want it, it's done how it's best for us. And it ends up that we like that even better. A lot of times that's how it's going to be with God. And so I'm here to encourage you, maybe if you're praying for something right now, or if you're just waiting on the Lord to just move in your life, if there's some things going on in your life and you just need some help, I'm here to encourage you to just continue waiting. And I know it's hard. I know you might be laughing at me for saying this because it's crazy and it's the hardest thing you've ever done. But if you will just wait on the Lord, things will pay off. Lamentations 3, chapter 3, verse 25 says, did I say chapter 25? I'm at verse 25. Says, I have it on a sticky note because I don't have this one memorized. The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul who seeks him. Continue seeking God. Continue waiting on God, and the Lord will be good for you. I know it's hard, but just keep going. Let's go share the gospel.